Hey, yeah, it's your boy Dwayne here, back again with another video. First thing I want to discuss is that um, Vancouver, Vancouver played the San Jose Earthquakes. The game ended in 0-0. I didn't catch the end. I think they got like 5 minutes extra time. But I know that's part of it's supposed to be, I think, the Eastern Conference of the Major League Soccer. So I don't know where if they would have like goal on goal or something towards that. At the same time, Chelsea was playing Villarreal. Also in the news, Nas brought up Death Row East, an imprint that was supposed to involve the owner of Death Row, as everyone knows, Suge Knight and Tupac. And this story comes from yeah, this came after, well, according to Hip Hop DX, this came after like when Nas dropped King Disease 2, right? He was talking about apparently there was a song called Death Row East, right? And what they were saying is that he was reflecting on his past beef with Tupac, because he and Tupac had a little back and forth. Nas, how Nas is already. That goes without saying. And well, he said something on Instagram and said it was the night of Death Row East he wrote. When you got a story, you realize, man, you can't leave nothing out. King's Disease 2 out now. R.I.P. King Tupac, love to the outlaws. Apparently now he's reflecting again. Right? They say he rapped about on that song. He rapped about running into the former Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight. Well, because he's former, because he sold the catalog. And what happened when his brother Jungle, Jungle from Braveheart, ran into Tupac, and the nice rumors regarding Tupac's 1994 shooting at Quad Studios. There's a rumor that spread I'd like to address. Pac was never set up by Stretch. Oh, so that there he's talking about. Well, I think other bloggers covered this already. That I think Stretch, who was on the song who was on Tupac's song for Above the Rim, that Suge Knight paid for. Yeah. And otherwise in his song he was speaking about when he went to Las Vegas in 1996 to shoot the Street Dreams video, right? And he connected with Pac in an attempt to squash the East Coast West Coast beef, because everybody knew there was yeah, when he was on the Above the Rim soundtrack, apparently him and Tupac fell out about something that happened in New York that led to like the 1994 shooting. Apparently Nas had a little information about that to exonerate what everybody around in the streets was talking about. He said we didn't talk, but he was still alive in the hospital, he spits, and it rained that day. Alright, and now we have information, right? Again from Hip Hop DX, we have information about AZ's sequel, the sequel to Do or Die. I think Do or Die was like the first long playing record that the rapper AZ, right, who used to be in the Firm, right, is dropping. And it says that more than 25 years after the release of his platinum selling debut album, so the album apparently that went platinum, Do or Die, Brooklyn rapper AZ has finally announced the long-awaited sequel, and he's calling on a bevy of big names to help him extend the series. Arriving on September 10th, Do or Die boasts a star-studded supporting cast across its 13 tracks. Guest appearances come from heavyweights such as Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and T-Pain, as well as underground favorites including Conway the Machine and Davies. Davies is a rapper. He signed to Nas's imprint, so that's like a little indirect connection between between Nas and AZ again, stuff like that. There's even a cameo from actor, rapper / DJ Idris Elba, who's best known to rap heads for playing Stringer Bell on HBO's The Wire. Meanwhile, now they're gonna talk about the album production. Well, you know the kind of beats that Easy will be known to rock over, right? So, and that's not to discount that. That's not to discount these producers, because these producers, trust me, they have some of the smoothest stuff in this day and age. They sound like the day they first came out. Anyway, meanwhile, the album production is handled by top tier beatsmiths such as Pete Rock. Um, no, Pete Rock is like a personal favorite with him and DJ Premier. The Alchemist, next fave, Pink, and next fave, Rockefeller from Rockefeller. One of the hardest producers to come out from Rockefeller. I mean, he up there with Just Blaze and Kanye West like that. Arguably better than them, but you didn't hear that from me. Rockweiler, Buckwild, Heatmakers, and Zarface. Um, Now, Easy said, it's been a decade since I released a full body of work, but Do or Die 2 is just what the doctor ordered, Easy said. With the help of Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, T-Pain, Alchemist, Conway the Machine, Dave East, Pete Rock, Pink, Buckwild, KG, Heatmakers, Rockwilder, Baby Paul, and a few others. I'm going to deliver an entree like no other. To whet fans' appetites even more for the impending album, AC also shared the first single, The Wheel, featuring R&B veteran Jaheim. So everybody was looking for Jaheim. Apparently Jaheim was in the studio with Easy over a driving drum loop. The BKMC showcases the lyrical dexterity that put him on the map in the 90s. Do or Die 2 serves as AZ's first studio album since 2009's Legendary. The Brooklyn rapper broke out in 1994 with a standout verse on Nas's Illmatic track, Life's a Bitch, before releasing his own classic record, Do or Die, the following year. AZ also formed the supergroup The Firm alongside Nas, Foxy Brown, and Nature, and formerly Cormega. Well, you know the story with Cormega and Steve Stout and whatever that is. Releasing their sole self-titled album in 1997 on the Aftermath. The trio made a surprise return on Nas's 2020 Grammy-winning LP, The King's Disease. And now we have some CARICOM news here concerning Prime Minister Keith Rowley. Right? CARICOM has cited the culmination of former CARICOM chairman Prime Minister Keith Rowley's efforts to get COVID-19 vaccines for the region from US and the US government gift of 5.5 million Pfizer vaccines to CARICOM. Alright, so this story from Guardian, they're talking about the vaccines and a batch of vaccines coming over here. CARICOM issued a statement on this stating, the vaccines were the culmination of efforts initiated by the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley, who, as the chair of CARICOM, wrote to President Joseph Biden of the United States earlier this year requesting a supply of vaccines for the community. CARICOM noted Biden subsequently announced the US was donating a supply of vaccines to the region as part of its worldwide distribution of 80 million doses, and that the US Vice President Kamala Harris also spoke with Rowley in June, confirming the allocation to CARICOM. 15 CARICOM member states will receive the Pfizer vaccine, with 1.5 million doses being allocated to Haiti and the other 4 million doses for distribution among 14 CARICOM countries. TNT received 305,370 Pfizer doses on Thursday. The donation from the White House also included 3 million ancillary kits containing needles, syringes, diluent, and other supplies which have already been received. The donation by the US followed months of discussions between the US Department of Health and Human Services, Pfizer, the Caribbean Public Health Agency, which is abbreviated as acronym CARPA, and CARICOM's Secretariat. At the beginning of those discussions, the total number of persons vaccinated in CARICOM countries stood at a meager 515,000, which emphasizes the importance of the donation by the US government, it said. CARICOM Secretary General Ambassador Erwin LaRocque expressed his appreciation to Biden for his generosity and to his team at the White House for their commitment to delivering the vaccine. LaRoque added, these vaccines will contribute significantly to the region's ability to control this pandemic and place the Caribbean on a path to economic recovery. Importantly, it would also allow for schools to be reopened, given that the Pfizer vaccine has been approved for emergency use for children 12 years and over. CARPHA Executive Director Dr. Joy St. John confirmed that 3 million ancillary kits have already been delivered with the support of Caribbean Airlines and the CARICOM Regional Security System. RSS. Another tranche of 1 million ancillary kits will be delivered directly by Pfizer along with vaccine shipments. It was noted that the current announcement online link for application and the 800-822 number is to make appointments for the AstraZeneca vaccine. And that will be all for today. Yo, thanks for joining me, and keep up with me because I got some more coming. Okay, right, goodbye.